I have a question for the Christian witches and Christian pagans. Can you
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I am a Christian witch. I actually wrote a book about Christian witchcraft entitled The Bible's Hidden Divination and Magic. So I'm going to share my personal beliefs. So there are various Christian witches out there, some that still attend traditional church and some that still believe in like Jesus, the Trinity, Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, etc. So me, I am not a traditional Christian. However, I'm going to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole because my beliefs are so different than majority of the Christian witches that I have encountered. And speaking of Christian witchcraft, I actually just came from a Christian witches convention, believe it or not, in New Orleans, where I taught a segment about bibliomancy. But getting back to the topic at hand. So Christian, for me, I am heavily steeped in the studies of alchemy and symbolism. And I did grow up a traditional Christian. However, through these studies and these practices, I have come to realize, and also historical references about the Bible, the canonization process of the Bible. I do not believe in the traditional sense of God or the gods of the Bible. I do believe in goddesses and gods, okay, but not in the traditional sense like the Trinity. I do believe that the Trinity can be better explained through alchemy. In alchemy, there's different brackets of alchemy. I have another video to explain that. So long story short, without me going down a rabbit hole, as I can be long-winded, my beliefs is that Jesus was possibly one person or either a group of people, according to some historical references. I do not believe that the requirement of a man dying on a cross is something that the humanity needs to be saved. And I'm also a huge advocate for etymology and the researching of words and what words mean and going back to the cultural references and history, of course. So with that being said, I am more so a follower of Christ, and I believe that Jesus and Christ are two different entities. And Christ is a consciousness and a mindset and a way how we should operate on that frequency, which is more so about love and acceptance. And so if you want to learn more, you can always follow my page. And I'm currently working on a book about women and goddesses of the Bible. So thank you so much for your interest in not bashing us. All right, many blessings. Peace.